Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, what you're looking at, of course, is that Commodore Vanderbilt that arrived, I think it was day before yesterday. And this is pre-war, and this thing was just an absolute junker when I got it. Anyway, the main contactor was worn all the way through on both ends, covered in rust, most of the paint was gone, and just wanted to do a quick video on a follow-up on this. And I wanted to put a lens in it. The problem with the Commodore Vanderbilt is it's got this big wide open hole for the headlight. And it has this bezel, and you can see right through the bezel into the locomotive and see the light bulb. So anyway, what I did was I pulled the bezel off and I taped it, or actually put a piece of tape across it, a piece of blue painter's tape. And basically just stuck a piece of blue painter's tape across the front of it, put it face down on a table, and then filled it full of 5-minute epoxy. And the epoxy is cured, and as you see, this makes a really, really decent, solid, permanent lens for that bezel. It'll never fall out, it'll never get lost, it'll never break, it'll never crack. It's virtually permanent. It's also free. It costs nothing to do this. And it improves the look substantially because you're no longer looking into an open hole. You actually have a lens in there that didn't cost anything, and it's really, really simple to do this. 5-minute epoxy takes about 5 minutes. And in this case, I let it sit for about 10 minutes and pulled the tape off, reinstalled the bezel, and the locomotive now has a permanent lens. So I wanted to do a quick video on this. Let's take it around so you can see this. This works really, really well. And the nice thing about it, of course, is it really diffuses the light, and you can no longer look through the hole and see a light bulb. As you can see, this works really, really well. And again, it's free. It costs absolutely nothing to do this, and it's permanent. It'll never get lost. It'll never get loose. It'll never come out. It's really, really simple to do it. It only takes 10 minutes to do it. And you have a permanent lens in your Commodore Vanderbilt. It looks nice, it works well. That's the neat thing about it. And it doesn't cost anything. It really improves how the Commodore Vanderbilt looks. Like I said, it really gathers the light. So it's much better than having that open hole in the front of a Commodore Vanderbilt where you can look through and see the light bulb. It works really, really well, as you can see. So anyway, I just wanted to do a follow-up video on this Commodore Vanderbilt. And like I said, I wanted to put a lens in it. I didn't want to have to mess around with it, so I just took the bezel off, put a piece of tape over it, filled it from behind until it was literally full of epoxy, and then just let it set. In about 10 minutes, that epoxy turns absolutely solid, and you have a permanent lens in your Commodore Vanderbilt. It looks nice, it costs nothing, really simple to do it, and even up close, you can see that actually looks quite good. It looks like a plastic lens, and what it is, of course, is a resin lens. So it works, it's really easy to do it, and it costs nothing at all. So I just want to do a quick follow-up video on this Commodore Vanderbilt. I've touched up the paint, and as you can see, this is quite passable. It doesn't look bad at all. And I got this, the original track, and an additional double reduction motor for 12 bucks on eBay. So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to put a lens in that bezel, and it's a really, really simple way to do this. And as you can see, that actually looks quite good. Even close up, it looks like a lens, not like something that you made. But the best part is it really improves the looks of the Commodore Vanderbilt because you're no longer looking into an open hole. You actually have a solid lens in there that will now last virtually forever. So anyway, just wanted to do a quick video on this. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.